Here we are at 11053 Warrego Highway, Gowrie Mountain. So Gowrie Mountain itself is up the top there. So right up the top, you'll see by the drone video and so forth. This is the boundary on the right hand side. So it's going up into the property. And you'll see by more of the drone shots and so forth how large the property is. But you have your own entrance, so the exit is right off the highway there into Lenora Drive. You have this easy access road, which is two-way, and you can jump on that. There is, just down the bottom there is an intersection to go straight back into Toowoomba, or you can go out west, essentially. If you're on this highway, not far forward, a few kilometres, you can take the exit onto the new bypass and you can head directly to Brisbane to avoid Toowoomba itself. So because this is a corner property, you could also have access directly off Lenora Drive. So you can have this access here and a secondary access off Lenora Drive. Okay, we'll just go up the driveway. At this point here in the driveway, you could go forward to go into the double garage on the house, or you can actually take 4 cars, or up to the double shed, or you could go this way here, and if you had another property or more sheds or so forth, you can access those from here as well, which is fantastic. Here is the front of the house, so you can see it going through here. The double garage is off to the side, and then you've got the shed at the rear. And I'll just take you over to the other side of the property. Here at the front, you can see they've got fencing in there, so they've created a paddock. This has a lot of trees, so for extra shade, for privacy, it's fantastic. Of course, you could do big sheds, you could do a second dwelling in there if you wanted to. There's a lot of options, and I will do some video on the other side as well. So off the side of the house here, which is on the eastern side, you've got several rainwater tanks that are coming directly from the house, and then we'll go up to the back there shortly. So coming through the front door, we've got this entrance area with tiles, and then you go into an area. It could be used as a family room, it could just be used, to have some cupboards and a couple of light chairs, whatever you choose to use it for. On the right hand side here, you've got a room which could be used as a living area, it could be used as another bedroom. There are 5 bedrooms upstairs, which you can alter those and make a craft room or an office or whatever. This could be its own office downstairs. This could be a rumpus room, whatever you want to use it for. You've got this staircase here, so this center area is all open. You'll see that more when we go upstairs, but there is an automatic chair lift here. So depending on the age or the ability of the person, this could be a big feature for someone to be able to get upstairs. I'll just go this way here. So we've got, now there are access doors all on the southern side of the property, which all come off to the rear backyard. You don't need to have access through this door. So this could be a separate room used as an office. It's got a fixed bench there and storage and so forth. Coming down here, you've got an area that was added on to the original house. So this is a very large area that could be converted into a granny flat. There are lots of things that you could do here. We're calling this a utility space because it's not quite 2.4 meters in height, but you could have this altered to create a habitable space, but it's very large, it's quite amazing. Just on the right hand side here, you've got the kitchen and meals area. So depending what you want to do, you could have this as a dining space just here. You could utilize this as dining, but of course you've got that whole room at the back there that you can do something with as well. But in here, you've got the kitchen, you've got a freestanding gas stove, you've got a double sink. You have a walk-in pantry, but that is the current position for the fridge. You could put it over in the corner there, so depending how you want to use it, but you do have this space here. So we'll just double back to the other side. So coming through the lounge room through this way, we've got a wall of cupboards, so that can be used as linen press, storage, broom cupboard, whatever you want to use it for. This is the laundry. There is a double sink there, so you've got plenty of space there for washing machines, dryer. You have the rear access, and there is a real Hills Hoist clothesline there, so you can use that to put your clothes on. Surprisingly enough, it's a very popular thing with buyers. Coming through into the garage, so you could fit up to 4 cars here, but comfortably put 2 in here and then have a lot of excess storage space. These are built-in cupboards. You do have a toilet here, so this is the downstairs toilet. And there's a little sink here as well, but all those cupboards are great for storage. There are remote access openers on there, which is great. So we'll just go upstairs now. So this is the top of the staircase where that chairlift ends up, and you've got space there for a wheelchair if you need to. And then you've got this big open area here. So coming through, so we've got bedroom 1. Those cupboards are not built in. This would be classed as the main bedroom. It does have built-in cupboards. It has an amazing elevated view going all the way through there. But it also has an ensuite. So this has a shower, toilet and basin. Coming back here, we've got bedroom 3, craft room. You could extend this room off the master to give yourself a big walk-in robe, whatever you want to do. This bedroom here does have a built-in cupboard. It also has a reverse cycle air conditioner. This is the main bathroom, so it just has the bath and the vanity. There's no shower on here, but there's no reason why you couldn't connect one. And then you have another bedroom, which is the 5th bedroom on this corner here. Now there's no reason why you couldn't also extend the bathroom and have it go through to that back corner bedroom, and then you'd have a very decent sized bathroom. This is coming from the shed at the front, and then we're going around to the house here. Another rainwater tank. This is the boundary on the western side, so you can see it comes up to the garage there and then to the shed. But if you cleared this area here, you've got these side gates and you've got access to go right through to the back of the property from this side as well. Inside the shed, you've got power, you've got lighting, you've got the double roller door. You could add automatic mechanisms on there straight away, which would be very easy. You've got all these bench areas, so you can create a fantastic workshop. Concrete base. You've even got an engine bay pit, so you could literally open that up and be able to access that if you're working on cars and you wanted to put a hoist. At the back here, you've got like a chicken coop or enclosure. There's like a little greenhouse structure there. There's a little shed, and we've got a track moving towards the back here. When you initially look at the land at the back here, you've got these fences, but these fences are only dividers into different paddocks. This land is actually all part of this property. Right up to the fence at the back there, which is where the boundary is, and you're going up to Gowrie Mountain. So there's a very large area there. You could very easily build a new home on the back part of the property to give you more elevation and have access directly onto Lenora Drive at the back there. But essentially, you could reconfigure this entire block. So coming down from Gowrie Mountain, down Lenora Drive, which is coming down through here, this connects directly onto the highway at the bottom here. This is the access of the back corner of the property. So literally, this is all part of the land. So all of this here, you can't even see the house. It goes all the way through down to the bottom of the property. So heaps of land, lots of opportunity, fantastic space. There are 2 neighbours on this side, so one here and one in behind these trees, but it's very private. You can hardly see the properties, so it creates a lot of privacy for you, which is fantastic. So this is the bottom corner of the property. You can just see the house through there, and then all this land goes right up to the top there. So an amazing block, close to everything in Toowoomba has a lot of opportunity for you. So, like to know more? Give me a call or arrange an inspection. Thanks for watching the video.